I think New Zealand has a huge opportunity. It has so many of the qualities that are attractive to the market and what the market is looking for these days. But above all, I think New Zealand and Auckland in particular get it in terms of the new expectations of the industry. So they're able to help organizers develop the kind of events that they're looking for simply by virtue of knowing what the latest conditions and circumstances and expectations are in the industry. A big one of those being the huge desire that event organizers are now putting into leaving legacies behind in the community, meaningful legacies that suit the requirements of their members, their expectations, their delegates, and what they want to achieve it through attending an event, and lining those up with the priorities that exist within New Zealand. And there's a very nice alignment there that New Zealand could take advantage of. Well, it's the requirement to navigate change within the industry since 2020, as you can imagine, has been absolutely horrific and demanding in the sense that we went from a situation where it was virtually impossible to hold a face-to-face meeting for a good period of time through a transition which was largely around remote meetings and virtual meetings, through another transition which was into a combination of the two, the hybrid meeting format, and then the resurgence of requirement and desire to get back to face-to-face encounters. And I think the most important thing that we've seen through all of that is the amazing resilience of the industry, which in turn was driven by the desire people have to communicate, to get together face-to-face. Meetings are not now, as they were even 10 years ago, about information, about content. It's all about interactions. You can get content now online in so many different ways that the conference, the annual conference, is not going to be your first source of information. But what you can't replicate are the interactions, the network building, the ability to problem solve and do collective thinking. That's the primary deliverable for most events in most parts of the world right now. So the environment in which you do that becomes very, very important. One of the best set of takeaways would be a better understanding of what's going on in the industry that enables you to adjust the product accordingly and therefore be more competitive in the market. That's really the reason that we are here as advisors, is to bring that global perspective in. But in the end, it's a matter of how the attendees interpret that into New Zealand terms and how they translate it into the offer that you make to the market. But the way things have been evolving within the industry mean that it's more than simply market tactics we're talking about. It's a whole change of mindset in many respects in an industry where people are increasingly needing and wanting to justify their participation in meetings. And a big part of that is to get beyond what you take away as an individual, as a delegate from the event, and instead looking at what you can contribute, what you can leave behind, how you can improve your discipline, whatever the meeting may be, but also leave a legacy in the community that's going to be a benefit you can point to as an outcome from your meeting. So those are the things that I think we've been talking about the most here, and I think they are the most important things that someone designing a program to sell into the market today needs to be absorbing and figuring out how to translate into an Auckland concept. It would be the overarching importance of legacies from events, of recognizing that that's become the new top priority for organizers, of investing in an effort to make that more comfortable and more satisfying to them, because in doing that, you're helping them do their job. And that's probably the best way you can sell your destination. If the client knows that they're going to be supported and assisted in producing a better outcome, that's where they're going to want to go. I think a lot of it was reinforcement of what we knew before, i.e., the attractiveness of the destination, the energy and the commitment within the city, the image that Auckland projects around sustainability, around a youthful and energetic dynamic that means there are opportunities to do things in your field that would be different and perhaps more unique than they would be in some of the more established destinations for global events. It's a place that is exciting, and it feels exciting, and it feels innovative and creative. It makes you think differently about some of the things you might have done for many, many years, and you know your clients are looking for a different kind of an experience now. Auckland delivers that, and that's going to be a huge selling point that we feel we've learned and have enjoyed seeing it develop over a period of time.